Good morning and welcome to another writing vlog. So good news, things are okay. Things are okay since last week, since I made a really short vlog last week because stuff happened and it's not for me to say what happened. But things are good. Just know that things are good. But okay, we're back for another writing vlog. It's Monday today. My hair's a mess, so I'm wearing a bandana to try and cover it up. What else? I applied for a job this week, and there's another job. Although technically it's not up yet, but I've got it on good word that there is gonna be a job opening because I went to the place and my mom was there with me. And she just like straight up like went up to someone who worked there and asked, like, you got any job openings? And I told her, like literally the lady told her the exact same thing I told my mom, is that they post their job openings online. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to show up. I hope it does. Oh, that would be such a great job. But the problem is I spend a lot of money there. Well, I spent a lot of money there. It would, you know, fuel my habit. Okay, it's a Chapters. I'll just say it's a Chapters store. I love Chapters. Well, I love Chapters in the fact that I love books. I hope that the position comes up soon because the lady did say it was gonna be up really soon. So I'm watching it, but I'm still waiting to hear back from the other job that I applied for. Haven't heard anything yet. It sounded like a cool job. It's like something I never thought I would do, but something I can do. Okay. Let's get into Wattpad for this week. Do you guys like it? I put you guys on my little, I have a dolly. Not a dolly. It's a, whatever, I forget what this is. But it's nice and balanced, sort of. Oh no, there we go. I got buttons and stuff so I can like turn you guys around. Whee! But, I'm gonna put you back down. Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm holding my case and whacking it around, it's because my phone doesn't fit in this thing if it has the case on, so I have to take it off. And I'm just playing with it with my pop socket. You like it? Hey, Grogu. Oh, well, I didn't write the 200 words that I had to finish the chapter with last week, so I'm gonna do that today for sure. And hopefully I can, you know, I have my music, so I'll probably get into it and I'll like write at least part of the other chapter today too, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, for once I go to grab my phone. You guys are right there, but I grabbed the case anyway. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, for once I have my uploading schedule for like chapters in my phone, so it reminds me to upload every Friday. And finally, it actually worked this week. I need to like change the time or something that it tells me to like upload because I think it usually goes off at like 8 in the morning and I'm still asleep. I'm not gonna lie, I still sleep. I gotta change that. But yep, on Friday last week it actually worked. The Not So Innocent Boy, and like, I don't know, it's picking up speed again. It slowed down a little bit, so I was like getting like 100 reads a day, kind of. But like in the last 2 days, it went from, it's at 12,923 reads. So The Not So Innocent Boy is doing good. So definitely when I finish writing The Boy in the Trees, I'm gonna go back and start editing The Not So Innocent Boy because I do think it needs to be edited. And it seems like a lot of people are actually reading it, and I hope I can at least make it flow better for people. That's the goal. Oh, what do you mean my analytics don't work? No, it doesn't work at, oh, okay, there we go. Unique readers, yeah, it's going back up. It went down for a little bit in February, and now it's going back up, so hello. I got a lot of votes, oh my god. February 28th, I got 28 votes in one day. I don't think I've ever had that many votes in one day before. Comments, I've been getting quite a few comments. A lot of people are adding this right to their reading list, of course. It's so weird. So it's weird, but you know, like for me, it's almost like I can't believe people are reading it. And I keep saying this every week. Do I have more countries? I think I do. Italy, Ghana, Nigeria, ooh, Morocco, Kenya, yeah, Uganda, Zimbabwe. There's a whole bunch of Cambodia, Argentina, Brazil, France, Mexico. It's fun. I love seeing like the readers. 40% of my readers come from the United States. 5% come from Canada. Here, I'll show you. Look at this. Those are all the countries. So many countries. I find it super cool. I love looking at this stuff. And I really hope they come, like, because I know the story insights thing, they say they're working on something. I think that's going to replace it. And I hope they do, because I enjoyed the story insights. I'm not gonna lie. It's like when I get feedback, well, when I got feedback from like TAs and stuff in university, and the ones that like really go into depth about like your essays and stuff and what should be fixed and whatever. And for a few days, I'll probably like throw it across the room and like not look at it, because I'm like, my stuff is great. But then, you know, I come back to it and I'm like, yeah, okay, you're right. I do need to change this. I kind of do that with like a lot of things that I do. Like even my art portfolio, I was so proud of it. I was like, yeah, okay, this is gonna get me in, and I didn't get in. And I look back at it now and I'm like, yeah, you're right. It wasn't good enough. There's definitely things I would have changed, and like thinking back on it, because I've actually been drawing some stuff since. I've done a couple things for the portfolio already, like I redid my self-portrait, and I redid the drawing of the feet that I had to do for the portfolio. And I'm already liking those two way better than what I submitted, so I'll talk about it more in depth when I make my video about my portfolio. Hopefully this week. I think I'll have time to do it this week, and just like setting up my like little corner in my room where I'm gonna film it. Yeah, I guess for now, chapter 10 was up of The Boy in the Trees on Friday. It was chapter 10, right? Yes. Was it? Yes, it was chapter 10. Chapter was this. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I know what chapter this is. I'm not gonna talk about it, because who knows? You guys might want to read it and you haven't read it yet, so I won't talk about chapter 10. But I'm getting into like I mentioned this like for the last 2 weeks. I'm like upping the romance, and I'm like, I'm really doing it. That's where I'm at. And I'm kind of hoping that once this is finished, people who have read The Not So Innocent Boy, I think, will like this story. It's different, but like the romance part is really at the forefront, I think, of all of this. And of course there's a whole like family trouble and stuff like this that goes on in that story that happened. Well, it's not the same kind of thing, but there is family trouble in this story. So, you know, that's why I'm kind of thinking people who read that story are gonna like the story. And especially people who like aren't really into fantasy but still want like a little bit of like fantasy. It's just like it gives you a little, it's got magic. It's got a little bit more magic. And so I think that's why I think this story might do well compared to some of my other stories. Like How to Be Forever Alone, there's more than one love interest in that story, so that's very different. Dreamers, there's two, and Dreamers has more of a sci-fi like feeling to it, but there's sci-fi elements in Dreamers compared to like my other stories. You know, it's kind of like, I love contemporary. Contemporary is probably like my favorite thing to write in. Is it my favorite thing to read? Not exactly, although I do like reading it. But like, you know, like straight up like hardcore fantasy and sci-fi, I love reading it. Have I been able to write it? Not very good. I have tried. I will say that I do still here. I think it's still in my drafts. I will show it to you guys. Yeah, it is still here. It was a story I had written. Well, okay, I never finished it, but like back, I think it was even before I wrote The Not So Innocent Boy. This is last updated November 18, 2015. So yes, it was before. And the story is called Nikita and Kamala. I really hope I still have the picture, but I did that on my iPad, didn't I? So I might have a copy of it on my iPad, but whatever, I'm gonna put it here. But it was like my first time ever trying to write like sci-fi. And yes, of course there's romance in it. I feel like I like writing stories that even if romance isn't like the main thing in the story, I still like there to be romance in the story. It's just my thing. I know it's not for everybody, but that is what I like. But yeah, Nikita and Kamala. It was straight up sci-fi. I wrote 13 chapters, although I'm not sure how long the chapters are, which is because I wrote this in 2015. Oh my god, they're long. They're somewhat long. How many words? This is like chapter 13. Okay, they're about 1,000 words. It's about what I'm like writing now. I was kind of worried that maybe I was like going back to like my fan fiction days where I was only writing like 400 words per chapter. But no, these are actually pretty long. Although, again, I wrote it back in 2015, so looking back on it now, definitely a lot of stuff probably needs to be edited. And yeah, this story was also in first person. Like, The Not So Innocent Boy, I think, is the only story I've ever written in third person. I know I have another idea that I wanted to write in third person. Where is it? It's an idea. Like, I might end up writing it, so I'm not sure. I want to like tell you the title or anything. But originally, I had created this like story, this other third person story, as an example for a project I was writing about writing on Wattpad for university. Yeah, I wrote a whole thing about it for university. And I was like showing like the process of how you create your story and how you publish it on the platform. And so I created this like fake story out of thin air, and I was like, okay, I made a cover, here's the cover, which I really do like the cover. And it's definitely like an idea that I think I should write. It's got romance in it, so let's just say it's got superheroes. It's about superheroes. Like, okay, so like outside of like the Marvel movies and everything, my favorite superhero movie is Kick-Ass. And you know, I love the feel of that movie and the themes and how like dark and stuff it can be. And that's kind of like what I was going for this. But obviously it's not Kick-Ass. It's not a fan fiction, don't worry. It's a completely original story that just happens to be about superheroes. It might have to be, because, okay, I gotta finish writing The Boy in the Trees. I'm going to edit The Not So Innocent Boy. Hopefully write the sequel, although I think the sequel to The Not So Innocent Boy will be more of a novella rather than a full story. Although The Not So Innocent Boy is only like 30,000 words, which is like novella sized anyways. But if I edit it, there might be more, so we'll see. But this is something I definitely want to come back to eventually. Like, the description that's there, it's not a lot, but oh my goodness. And it's definitely, I would say, geez, target audience. No, I'm gonna have to change that. What am I talking about? The target audience definitely has to be higher than what I had put. Or I think I just hadn't like actually done anything. And yeah, 100% it's gonna be mature. So I'm gonna save that before I forget about it. But chapter 1, how much had I written? Oh, I wrote 430 words. I think I had just wrote that as a example again. I totally forgot what I had named it. Is he one of those people who comes back to like stuff and I forget what I've written? I'm enjoying this. I love the name I gave him. Oh my god. Oh no, I wrote it in first person. I thought it was gonna be in third person. I only wrote 430 words, so I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about it in which person. I love the concept. I really should go and write. I should write. I need to finish that chapter. I'm gonna put my music on, and I bet you I will only talk to you tomorrow, unless I just happen to write a full chapter today. And good morning. It is Tuesday. Have I done any writing this morning? No. But, so The Not So Innocent Boy since yesterday has reached 13,000 reads, and a lot of people are voting on it and adding it to the reading list. And so, like a year and a half after I wrote the story, I uploaded my year and a half later update. Well, it's been a while since then, and since the story is like growing with the amount of readers, I thought it might be appropriate for me to write a new update today about it, letting people know about my YouTube channel too. So, you know, ever they're interested in like hearing more about this story, because I talk about it a lot in these vlogs, then that's there. But then also, there is, okay, this is not Wattpad related whatsoever, but the Miss Marvel trailer came out. I was so excited. I don't think a lot of people know this, but Miss Marvel is my favorite superhero. I am so excited. I'm so excited. I love Kamala, and the trailer looks amazing, and I really hope that maybe this series will eventually introduce Miles Morales, because like in the comic books they're friends. Well, they're friends, but like, you know. I cannot wait. But it comes out in June, so I gotta wait that long. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna write this little update. letting people know what's up with the not so innocent boy. And because, yes, I keep saying I'm gonna edit it, and eventually I will. Okay. I like keep looking at myself in my camera, and my hair's a mess today. I'm sorry. But okay, I just published the little message that I put in the Not So Innocent Boy, so guys, if you want us, you can go and see it. It was, oh my god, but I mean every single word that I put in there. The support that you guys give me is insane. I just like over the last few, you know, I've been on Wattpad for more than 10 years. Like I find it so crazy. I've been on Wattpad for more than 10 years. And, you know, never did I think I would reach 13,000 reads on a story. Like, I didn't think I was, like, good enough to ever get that. Like, obviously, like, it's not the greatest story out there either. There's definitely stories on Wattpad that are way better than mine. But, you know, it's just, it makes me so happy to see the engagement that my story's been getting recently. And, oh my god. You guys are amazing. Okay, I'm gonna try not to cry. So I watched Turning Red with my mom last night, and I don't know, have I mentioned this on here? Like, I've mentioned about like going to Toronto and everything, because I went to school in Toronto. So I lived there for 3 years, and so it was so much fun like watching this movie and like seeing all these places that I know, and I'm like, oh my god. The little things, like she's got a Tamagotchi. I love my Tamagotchis. I'm pretty sure I still have a couple of them in my bedroom. Now I really want to go play with my Tamagotchi. But, you know, because the story happens in like the early 2000s, and I grew up during the early 2000s. So it's just the nostalgia, and it's a cathartic experience. And honestly, the message in that story is such a good one too. You know, be yourself. Even like if you're still trying to find who you are, just do it 100%. I know for me, art is my thing. I like drawing, I like writing, I can play music. Obviously, I went to school for theater. I honestly don't want to cry. But I feel like just talking about this stuff is making me cry. But then I smile, and that stops me from crying. Which sometimes isn't the best thing. Because, you know, sometimes you just need to cry, and that's okay. God, this is getting really, like, deep. But, yeah. You know, I love art, I love fantasy, I love, you know, I just, like, how do I explain this? I love being me. Like, at some point, you gotta just be you. Okay, so, I've been filming for, like, ever right now, and I feel like if I don't stop recording now, this vlog is gonna be so long. So long. I need to read you guys a line from the story, so obviously I'm gonna read you something that I wrote yesterday, and obviously I gotta put a song on the playlist, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I've debated whether to show you guys this line, but this is the line that made me cry yesterday, and I think I should just say it because obviously we're getting very sentimental and I'm trying to make myself cry today. I cry all the time. You guys just don't see it. I cry all the time. And most of the time it's for good reasons. It's happy crying, or I'm watching a really sad movie. That's what I mean by I cry a lot. Okay, here is the line. I think she regrets it though. Not doing more with her life. Maybe things would have been different if she never took me in. I don't think she regrets that. I wouldn't. You're perfect. And I think, oh my god. You're perfect. Soren's perfect. Daphne's perfect. You guys are perfect. And it's okay to feel like you're not perfect. I know my hair definitely isn't perfect today. Okay, let's add a song to the playlist. I gotta look at it. Okay, I found the song that I'm gonna put on the playlist. It's What Did I by Hozier. It's spelled like Hozier. And I'm Canadian, so is it pronounced Hosier? I'm sorry if I can't pronounce your name. But I love your music. And so that's gonna be the song that's going on the playlist today. With That Eye. There's a lot of songs that I should probably put from him into my playlist because it's good, so maybe if you guys go check out my playlist, there might be more than just that one song by the time I upload this video. But yeah, I guess this is the end of the vlog because I've been filming forever. I'm going to edit this, obviously, and I think, depending on how long it takes me to edit, I'm gonna try and write some more this afternoon. But yeah, again, you guys, I love you, and I guess just, oh my god, I need to figure out something else to say. I feel it's so cheesy to say, you know, just like comment and have a party on the subscribe button. I need to find something else to say. I need to find something else to say. But until then, like, comment, and then have a party on the subscribe button. Okay, I'm sorry if I got too sentimental in this video. I'm sorry if I made you cry. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry. Goodbye.